Hey guys, thanks for joining me here at Major Arcanum. I've already pre-shuffled the cards so that we can get started right away. This will be a reading for the earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, for when you get this message. And I'm gonna place the connection that you're thinking about will go on my left. Your energy will go on my right, and then the mutual energies will go in the center. Now, when I say the connection that you're thinking about, it could be related to work. It could be related to a romantic connection. It could be related to your family. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, that's the connection on the left side. So on that side, we have the Six of Coins, the Moon card, and the Seven of Cups. Now, the Six of Coins represents Taurus energy. The Moon card is Cancer, and Seven of Cups is Scorpio energy. We have the Four of Coins on your side, Capricorn energy, the World, Capricorn energy, and the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. In the center, we have the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius again, and then the Seven of Wands, Leo energy. So maybe that means something to you or maybe not. But the Six of Coins, first thing that stands out to me is the 6 plus 4 equals 10. So combined, this could represent some kind of windfall, some kind of inheritance, some kind of financial cycle, you know, that is improving in your situation that you're thinking about or connected to. Now, the Six of Coins specifically represents generosity. I feel like when I see the Six of Coins, to me, it signals that this energy recognizes that there have been imbalances in this connection, and this is their attempt to restore balance, to put things at ease. So, for example, if it's an existing romantic connection, right, husband wife, for example, that's not everybody's situation, but a romantic connection where one person is like, they go to work full time, they come home, they cook, they clean, they take care of the kids, they do the groceries, you know, they do the laundry or whatever, they do all that stuff, and the other one goes to work, comes home, you know, maybe on the weekend mows the lawn or takes out the trash or whatever, right? So there's an imbalance, an uneven distribution of tasks, an uneven division of labor. And so they recognize that. And so this is their attempt to kind of like balance the scales. They recognize that things have been imbalanced, and now they want to make an attempt to improve things. Now, because it's a windfall situation, maybe they're like, hey, I'm not that good of a cook, but what if I do the groceries and then you cook? Or what if I start ordering meal prep services, you know, something to lighten the load, something to help, right? So that you don't feel like you have to do everything. So this is their attempt, and that's just an example, but this is their attempt to kind of balance the scales, as I mentioned. They view you as the moon. Well, I don't know, maybe you're quiet, maybe you're reserved, you're keeping your feelings to yourself, you don't want to complain, or maybe you have complained but it hasn't done anything. So they're viewing you as kind of quiet, and the quiet makes them a little bit uneasy. They know that maybe you're not happy, or they're recognizing signs that you're kind of like a ticking time bomb, right? So this is the reason that they're trying to make things more improved for you, is so that they can kind of ease the tension a little bit. We have the Seven of Cups here, options. It's almost like, okay, they might offer to do the groceries, or they might offer to help clean the house or take care of the kids, or they might help to pay for some kind of service, such as meal prep, you know, but there's options to consider. So I feel like if there's something that you're eager to try, give it a shout, because this person wants to please you. You know, they want to like make sure that things are a little bit more easygoing, less tense between the two of you. So they're trying to ease that frustration that maybe they feel they're walking on eggshells. So we have the Four of Coins. Okay, the Four of Coins. it is a card about, being reserved, and maybe you are feeling a little bit resentful toward this person for their inability, or maybe their inability to read your mind, or to read the signs, or to read your mood. But I think they just don't know how to make it better, right? You might be giving them the silent treatment, for example. And even if not, it's like you maybe have felt like you've told them a number of times and they haven't listened yet, so why bother? That kind of vibe, but it's a little bit tense. So we have the World card. You work hard, yeah, you work hard, and probably this other person does too. But the division of tasks seems a little bit unfair. So the World card represents that cycle coming to an end. And I kind of feel like you have to advocate for yourself. If there's something that you want, you got to speak on it. So the World card represents, that shift. Things are shifting, things are changing, that phase is ending, but you got to speak up on it if that's what you want. So we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's the communication. Now, it could be an argument because it's rapid, right? Back and forth, back and forth. Maybe the pot is boiling over because you've held it in for so long. But the Eight of Wands is this exchange of information. Now, it could also represent a vacation, right? They know that you're tense. They know you've been working hard, so they want to treat you to some kind of vacation. But definitely an energy of wanting to lighten the load. That's the overall message here. So we have the Nine of Wands here, and this card does represent, approaching the end of a cycle. All the tasks that you've carried on your own, the burdens are, I feel like they're shifting. They're about to be lifted. This person wants to contribute, but it's in the challenge position because I feel like they don't know how to contribute. Or maybe like, how it is like, well, that's not how I would do it. Well, listen, don't criticize, just accept the help, and say thank you, right? Because otherwise they may never offer again. So yeah, just, they might not do it the same way that you do it, but if you criticize, they're less likely to offer again. So just say thank you, and if you feel like correcting, like they load the dishwasher wrong, or not the way that you do it, or they don't rinse things off first, or whatever, who cares, right? I don't have a dishwasher, I am the dishwasher. So that isn't that part isn't speaking from experience. If I want to speak from experience, it's about bathing the baby when my son was very young. I did things a little bit different than he did. I wanted to do it at night because I thought it was more soothing, where he was wanting to do it earlier in the day. And so, we just had difference of opinions. But if I criticize, then he won't want to do it anymore. And listen, I want the help. So do you, boo? That's how I feel about it. So, the Seven of Wands does represent some kind of victory that you might be experiencing. With the Seven of Wands, it's you've overcome, or you've triumphed over these situations, or these hardships. I wouldn't say hardships, but like maybe disagreements that you two hadn't shared the same opinion, but things are coming around, or things are easing as a result. So that's the Seven of Wands energy. It's the attempt, this person is attempting to remove obstacles for you, and feeling kind of satisfied that they're contributing at least ideas to do it. Okay, I gotta hurry up. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. That's the first card that slipped out, and the second one is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Maybe addictions to control, let go of that control and let them help. So I'm gonna leave that there. Thanks so much for being here with me. If you want a personal reading in between these sessions, reach out using my email in the description box below. Also, don't forget to do all that YouTube stuff, like, share, and subscribe. It's free for you, but means so much to me. And we'll talk soon. Bye.